box at the supermarket can hold 6 oranges. So we have a box which includes 6 oranges. Each orange costs 20 cents. Given that the supermarket has a budget of $50, $500, sorry. How many boxes will the supermarket be able to complete this bill? Okay, so normally we did this calculation before together last week. Now, let's talk about the new way. The new way says that since our budget is $500, so it says that 500 times, so since this is dollars, so $1, how many cents? 100 cents. So one orange, how many cents? 20 cents. And then in one box, how many oranges we have? 6 oranges. The idea is this: when we use the multiplication, how can we cross out the term, the quantities? So dollars, dollars, orange, orange, okay? And then what is left in our hands? 500 times 100 times 1 times 1 box.
Well, sir, why is this thing 100 cents divided by $1?
I will say, just let me finish.
Okay, sir.
1, 20, and 6. So, and then when we calculate this, these and these when we simplify, so 25, and these when we simplify, 3 and 50, and then when we multiply all of them, 416.6.7 boxes. One more time, the question says, how many boxes? So we want to get boxes. So what about the terms? What we have? We have a box. It contains 6 oranges, and each orange 20 cents. And we have a budget of $500. So the way is this: what you have? $500. So by calculating $500, how many boxes you will find at the end? So how can you create like a chain, let's say, like a chain? How can you create multiplication of the things and you get at the end a result in terms of box? So what do we know? We have $500 in our hands. Time, this is, by the way, solution method. We have to do this? No, but it's a good way. If we wish, we can use. So what we will do, Ahmet, we will do this one. $500 will be multiplied in terms of dollars. So since in the question we have here, look, 20 cents. So first of all, we should mention $1, how many cents? $1, 100 cents. And then times this cent will be simplified. So we have 20 cents for what? 20 cents when we come back, each orange cost. So the orange, each means here 1 orange. And then how many we have when we read it? 6 oranges in a box we have. So we will say that 6 oranges for what? For 1 box. So when we multiply them, first of all, terms, dollar with dollar, cent with cent, orange with orange. So what is left? Box left. So this is my question: how many boxes? And then when I multiply all these numbers, 500, 100, 1, 1, divided by 1, 20, and 6, we will get this result, 416. Let's see this example. Inshallah, we can understand better. A car, without this, we can solve, and we solved last week here. Okay? Now, by using this way, a car can travel 1 mile in 1 minute and 15 seconds. So what we have here? We have mile, we have minute, and we have second. We have 3 different variables, 3 different terms we have. Now, check the screen there, son. Teacher, your voice isn't clear. 1 minute then.
How is it right now?
A bit louder, I think.
Better?
Yeah, I think better. Yeah.
Okay, tamam. So there are three terms: 1 mile, 1 minute, 15 seconds. At this rate, how many miles can the car travel in 1 hour? So the question is, how many miles? This is the question. But when the car travel 1 hour in 1 hour. So what can we do? First of all, let us start. A car can travel 1 mile, 1 minute, 15 seconds. So what can I say? Look here, 1 hour. So hour will be simplified. So how can I simplify? 1 hour consists 60 minutes. So in my question, I have a given 1 minute and also 15 seconds. So in 1 minute, how many seconds exist? 60 seconds exist. And then when I calculate these two things, 60 seconds plus 15 seconds, it will be 75 seconds. 1 minute, which is 60, and 15, which is 15. 15 plus 60, 75. And 75 seconds to what? To get what? To get 1 mile. So 1 mile. And when we cross out hour, minutes, seconds, what I have just mile, and this is my question, how many miles? So 1 times 60 times 1 divided by 1 times 75. So result is 48. And normally, how can I solve this question? I haven't used this way before. The first time, okay, I am using this way. Normally, the way what I use this way. So simple. And for me, so simple. For you, I don't know how is it. I can solve the question like this. Together, let's do it. The way is this. Now, when I check the question, how many miles the car travel 1 hour? So the things must be in terms of 1 hour. But what is given? The minute is given and second is given. So what I know this 1 hour is 60 minutes and 60 minutes is equal to 3600 seconds. I know this. 1 hour 60 minutes, 1 minute 60 seconds, so 60 times 60, this amount. So I can change the question like this. How many miles can the car travel in 3,600 seconds? So how can I do this? Like this. Normally this guy, a car can travel 1 mile in 1 minute and 15 seconds. It means 75 seconds. So look at the now ratio, very simple. 75 seconds. If I go 1 mile, 1 hour, which is in terms of second, 3,600 seconds, X mile. So when I do cross product, X times 75, 1 times 3600, so X is equal to 3600 divided by 75. And the result will be, you see now, 3600 divided by 75, which is 48. I prefer to use this way, but this way maybe it's more difficult for you. So the way, conversion way, you can use it. What was the conversion way? One more time for the latecomers now. So what is given, what is asked, we are checking. So the question says, how many miles? So at the end, I should get miles. So the terms I have to cancel out. How? I am talking about 1 hour. Where is it here? 1 hour. So 1 hour times 1 hour consists of 60 minutes. And then this minute and this I have to simplify. But how? In 1 minute, I know that there are 60 seconds. And this second and second I will cancel out. How? In my question, it says that 1 mile, the car gets in 1 minute, 15 seconds, which means 60 plus 15, which is 75 seconds. So I write here, in 75 seconds, I got 1 mile. And then when we do cross product, we will get the result. Another question. So Tom drives 30 miles at an average rate of 50 miles per hour. If Leona drives at an average rate of 40 miles per hour, how many more minutes it will take her to travel the same distance? Normally, how can I solve the question? I can solve the question like this. What is the average rate? 50 miles per hour. It means that 60 minutes, 50 miles. So this guy goes 30 miles. So 30 miles, how many minutes? So cross product, x times 50, 30 times 60. So result will be x is equal to 180 divided by 5. So this is how many times? 3, 5, 15, 35, 36. 36 minutes. 36. Now, what about the Leona? 40 miles per hour. It means that in 60 minutes, he goes 40 miles. Okay, so the same guy in 30 miles in how many minutes? X minutes. So cross product, x times 40 is equal to 60 times 30. So simplify, x is equal to 180 divided by 4. So this will be 4 for 16, 24, 5, 45 minutes. So the question is this, how many more minutes? So this is 36, this is 45. More means 45 minus 36, which is 9. And the way in our book, if we use, so I will clean now. Do you have any question for this? How did I do? 60 minutes, 50 miles. So 30 miles, x minute, cross product. Similarly, 60 minutes, 40 miles. So 30 miles, how many minutes? Why 30 miles? Since it says same distance we want to go. Same distance for that reason. And then we got 45 minutes, we got 36 minutes. Their difference is 45 minus 36. Now the way which our book used, let's see, okay? It is here. What it says this. It says this. 30 miles, we start. So it says that per hour, 50 miles. So 50 miles we are writing in 1 hour. Why 1? Per hour it says. So it means 1 hour. And then in 1 hour, what we have? We have 60 minutes. So we write 1 hour, 60 minutes. And then miles, miles, hours, hours. So what is left? Just minutes. Good. So 30 times 1 times 60 divided by 50 times 1, which is 36. This is solution method, like a formula you may think. If you want to use this way, you have to do this. So you have to cancel out the terms. At the end, you should have what you want. So I want what I want. It says how many minutes more. So that means the things must be in terms of minutes. So at the end, I should get a minute. Accordingly, I am modeling, I am writing. So now 30 miles for the second one. For Leona now we are talking. 30 miles, since it says same distance, multiply by her rate is 40 miles per hour. So 40 per hour. So 1 hour, it's here. In 1 hour, I have 60 minutes. So miles, miles, hour. When I simplify, 30 times 1 times 60 divided by 40, it will be 45 minutes. So difference between them, 45 minus 36. That's it. Okay, question? Question 3 and 4, can you repeat? I can repeat. Let's go this one. Let's go for this. And we may look at 3 and 4. Read the question number 6. Read, please. Okay. So did you read the question? So let's do it. To prepare for class, Mr. Chu has to print a number of booklets with P pages. So keyword here, page. How many P? Per booklet. So per, that means for one booklet. One booklet, P pages. If every 5 pages costs C cents. So it was here for each booklet P pages and every 5 pages C cents to print, and he spent a total of D dollars. So dollar and cent. How many booklets did Mr. Chu print in terms of P, C, and D? So how can I do? First of all, if I spent D dollars, so I am writing D dollars. Now I will multiply something I will write here and I will cancel out. So how can I cancel out? Since in the question there is a cent, C cent, I can say that $1 is 100 cents. And this guy is spending C cent. It says here, C cent for what? C cent for 5 pages. So I can write here 5 pages times, and what am I doing? For P pages, 1 booklet. So P pages, 1 booklet. Now, when I simplify the terms, dollar, dollar, cent, cent, pages, pages. So what I got this. D times 100 times 5 times 1 booklet divided by 1 times C times P. So what is left then? I have 500 D divided by CP booklet. So the question was, let's read the question. How many booklet? So this is the booklet. How many? 500D divided by CP, which is C.
So why is it 100 cents divided by $1? Why not $1 divided by 100? I get confused on this.
Think like that. In $1 we have 100 cents. Always the biggest one we put down. Think like that.
Okay. So
or forget about this. The best thing is this, Ahmed. Yes. We have to cancel out. Since I start the question with D dollars, yes. Here dollar, so dollar must be down to cancel.
To cancel, okay.
So $1, what can I write up? 100 cents. Why? Also in the question it says C cent. So cent and cent will be simplified. How can it be simplified? $1 consists 100 cents and C cent. In C cent, what I have, it says 5 pages. So C cent, 5 pages. So P pages, 1 booklet. Otherwise, how can I solve the question? Maybe it will be difficult now the classic way, but I may try. How can I try? If 5 pages, if every 5 pages costs C cent, be careful now. Every 5 pages, C cent means 1 page, tell me, C over 5, isn't it? Think a bit. For example, 5 pages, 5 pages, $500. So 1 page, how many dollars? How can I find this? 500 divided by 5. So same, C divided by 5.
Okay, sir.
Till here, any question? Till here? One more time. Every 5 pages costs C cents. So 5 pages C cents. So 1 page C over 5. And then he spent D dollars. Be careful now. D dollar means, since I am talking about cent here, so I have to convert this. D dollar means 100 D cents. isn't it? For example, $5. $5 means 5 times 100. So D dollar means D times 100, not 5 times 100, D times 100. So now 100 D cents I have. Be careful now. Only one page, C over 5 cent. I have 100 D. How can I solve this question? Of course, 100 D divided by C over 5. When I calculate this, it will be reciprocal up 5 over C times 100D. So it will be 500D over C. 500D over CP. Where is P? Pages. 5 pages. So you can use different logic also. Which one is easier for you, you can prefer. Okay, now look at the questions now, related questions. Question number 1, how can we solve? Samia, $1 100 cents. This is every time we use $1 100 cents. Are you reading the question? No, gitmedi o. Hayır. Abiler ders çalışıyorum. Rahatsız etme beni. By the way, question 2xy. Osama says 2xy. Another answer 8yx divided by 4, 2xy. Now, you can look at this question, guys. Let's go now. So there are lots of questions. So you may have a look them, so we can solve it later. Let's go to topic. Let's go to topic. Yes. Now, expressions. Let's talk about this. There are some important things. I want you, dear students, I want you to memorize these things. Let me copy one more time. A plus B parenthesis square is A squared plus 2AB plus B squared. A minus B parenthesis square is A squared minus 2AB plus B squared. And A squared minus B squared, we use this so often, by the way, A minus B times A plus B. Okay, now let us memorize them. Probably you know them, okay? So when I come here, the first thing, which of the following is equivalent to this expression? Just open it. So it's simple, we are just multiplying, okay? And then simplify, and we get result. This is simple, let me pass, I don't wanna spend time. Which of the following is equal to this one? Just open it. So 2 times x minus 4 to x plus 3. It will be 2x minus 8 times 2x plus 3. And then this and this 4x squared. This and this 6x. This and this negative 16x. And negative 24. So 4x squared minus 10x minus 24. That's it. Minus 24. So these are the simple things. Just open it. Now, yes. Now, SAT type question. This one. Which of the following is equivalent to 4x to the power of 4 minus 9y squared? Let me copy this here. 4x to the power of 4 and 9y squared. How can we rewrite this? Now, when you look at the question, is it clear for all of you that here 4 means 2 to the power of 2 and x to 4 means x squared to the power of 2, 9 means 3 to the power of 2, and y squared means y to the power of 2. And then rule, remember, if we have a to n times b to n, this is equal to abn. For example, 2 to 5 and 7 to 5 is equal to 2 times 7 to the power of 5. We know this rule. So by using this rule, I can say here 2 times x squared to the power of 2 minus, since the powers are equal, 3 times y to the power of 2. And then I told you that memorize a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. So the first one, 2x squared, minus second one, 3y, times the first one, plus second one. So this is the final case. Do we have this or not? Let's check it. 2x squared minus 3y. So alternative, I am looking 2x squared minus 3y here, here, and then 2x squared plus 3y. 2x squared plus 3y. So the answer is D.
Sir, sorry, can you please just explain this one more time?
Yes, of course.
The final person here. Thank you, sorry, sir. Yeah.
Tamam, Samia. Tamam. Okay, so one more time. Slowly. Let's go slowly one more time. Now, this is our question. 4x to 4, 9y squared. Let me clean. 4x to 4, 9y squared. 4x to 4, 9y to the power of 4. How can we rewrite this? Rewrite or factorize, better. Factorize. How can we do this? So you should know some rules to solve this question. Rule number 1. Rule number 1. A to the power of n times b to the power of n is equal to a times b to the power of n. If you have left, you can say right. If you have right side, you can say left side. For example, if you have 2 to the power of 5 times 3 to the power of 5, so the bases are different, but the powers are same. So what can you say? Product of same bases, so 2 times 3, and common power, which is common power is 5. Okay, so if you have this, you can say left. If you have left, you can say right. This is the first thing you should know. The second thing you should know, guys, second thing, this a to the power of 2 minus b to the power of 2 is equal to a minus b times a plus b. You can memorize like this, product of sum and difference. So this is the difference of two numbers. This is the sum of the two numbers. Sum, difference is equal to what? Is equal to square of the differences. Square of the difference. Sorry, difference of the squares. This is now difference of squares. We should memorize this. Example, 2 to the power of, not 2, better to use different numbers. so you can understand better. Let's say 4 to the power of 2 minus 3 to the power of 2. I can write this. The
4
first
minus
number
3
is 4,
minus
second
3.
number is 3, their difference,
Yeah.
times first
Okay.
number is 4 plus second number is 3, their sum.
Yes.
That's it.
Tamam. Okay.
Chat screen. Okay, someone said the answer later. Now, for example, if I have x to the power of 2 minus y to the power of 2, so first number to the power of 2 minus second number to the power of 2 is equal to difference of two numbers times sum of that number. So first number x power 2 minus second number y power 2. So I can say that their difference, x minus y, times their sum. That's easy. But whenever you have, for example, let me say x to the power of 4 and y to the power of 4. How can you write? Which is our question.
Our question, okay.
Okay? How can you write? This is now difference, but my formula is not for number 4, power 4. It is for number 4. So what can I do? I can say this one. Let me say one more rule. Rule number 3. Rule number 3. These rules we already know. I mean, this one we studied. Now this one we studied before. Rule is this. X to the power of n to the power of m is equal to x to the power of n times m. What does it mean? It means this. 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 4 is equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 4, which is 2 to the power of 12. Now, for example, x to the power of 2 to the power of 6 is equal to x to the power of 2 times 6, which is x to the power of 12. Now be careful. X to 4 means x squared squared. Why? 2 times 2 will be 4.
Okay, okay.
Y to the power of 4 means y squared squared. Why? Y squared squared means y to the power of 2 times 2, which is y to the power of 4.
Yeah.
Similar legs. Now, you can say that first number power 2 minus second number power 2. So, this is now your first number. This is now your second number. First number to the power of 2 minus second number to the power of 2. What is the rule? The rule is this. Product of their difference. So their difference, x squared is first number, y squared is second number, their difference, times their sum. So first number plus second number. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, sir.
Now let me solve my question. How can I solve my question now? I can solve like this. Quickly, I will do it now. 4 times x to the power of 4 means 2 to the power of 2 times x squared to the power of 2. Check it, please. Is it okay or not?
Yes, because
2 to the power of 2 is
4 and
4.
x to the power of 2 is 4. X to the power of 4.
Okay, similarly, minus 9 means 3 to the power of 2 and y to the power of 2 to the power of 2.
Yep.
Okay? Now, when I use the rule number 1, what is that? Common powers, different bases, equals product of the bases to the power of common. So, I mean, 2 and 2 common, but bases are different. So I can write that product of the bases common power minus, so 2 and 2 common power, bases are 3 and y squared. So I can write them as a product and common power. And then it's simple by using rule number 2. What it says, first number to the power of 2 minus second number to the power of 2 is equal to first number minus second number times first number plus second number. So difference of the two numbers times sum of the same numbers is equal to difference of their squares. Difference of first number square and second number square. So if we come back, do we have this? I think we have. It is here. Let me write in my mind one question and you do this. You try this and you tell me answer. For example, let me write 81 a to the power of 6 minus 100 b to the power of 8. How can you factorize this? Same thing, what I did, same. Can you try this by yourself or let me solve it? Okay, let me solve also this question. For chat screen, what says? Mr. Will we do lesson 7 today? What is lesson 7? I don't know. I mean, if we catch, yes. If not, no. Guys, it is better right now. You understand the topic, so I don't want to pass quickly. When I pass, some of you are sending me message I do not understand, so it's normal. So let us understand by making more practice. Okay, how can we solve this? Our aim is this. Our aim is this. How can I write a squared minus b squared, which is a minus b times a plus b? How can I write in this form? To write in this form, number to the power of 2 minus number to the power of 2 must be my question.
So 81.
It is 9.
81 means 9 to the power of 2.
Yes.
86 means a to the power of 3 to the power of 2. I am preferring to get common power 2 in order to make calculation. 10 to the power of 2, b to the power of 4 to the power of 2. Is it okay? B to the power of 4 to the power of 2 means b to the power of 4 times 2. A to the power of 3 to the power of 2 means a to the power of 3 times 2, which is 6, which is 8. And then since I have common, I can write that 9a cubed to the power of 2 minus 10b to the power of 4 to the power of 2. Now you can use this form. How? First number is now 9a cubed. Second number is now 10b to the power of 4. So what will be this? First number minus second number times first number plus second number. That's it, finished. Check it one more time, calculations.
Yes, sir, correct, sir, correct.
Okay, so now final question, and I will pass this topic. Tell me what could it be? How could it be?
Try which power should we take? In the power
square,
2?
sir, 4 square.
This is now 16 times a to the power of 10.
So make it 4
minus 25 times b to the power of 20. How can you factorize this?
So 4 square?
No.
Yes, correct.
4 square, a 5 in the power.
But I want you to solve it. On a paper, please try and tell me your answer. Or when you finish, tell me that I finished so I can solve it. You can check your answer.
Okay, 7 minus 7.
Samia finished. Let me check Samia. Bravo. But Samia, you have to continue. This is just you did. Yeah, first part is finished. You have to continue. A square minus B square is equal to A minus B times A plus B, Samia. Nezar finished. Let me check. Yeah, it's okay, Nizar. So solution, Osama also finished. 1 minute. Kurbanali also finished. Okay, let me write the solution. Step by step, you check your answer by yourself. 16, I can say 4 to the power of 2. 8 to 10, I can say 8 to 5 to the power of 2. 25, I can say 5 to the power of 2. B to 20, I can say B to the power of 10 to the power of 2. My aim is to get power 2, power 2, power 2, power 2. So this will be now common exponents, different bases. Now, first number to the power of 2, second number to the power of 2. So what is the answer? Difference times sum. First minus second, first plus second. First, second, first, second. Of course, numbers, right? So I am writing 4a to the power of 5 minus 5b to the power of 10 times 4a to the power of 5 plus 5b to the power of 10. This is the answer of the question. I hope you did the same thing. What is the time? You are looking for a break? Okay,